Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, right fielder, number 3.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And a good pitch there. This is swung on and missed.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose
had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Here's a look over to first. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back on it. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Now a move over to first. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Shortstop has Dribble Cabrera.
From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hit weakly back to the mound. To his right, Altuve. Throw in time, and the side is retired. stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Right fielder,
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Evan Gattis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a bunt attempt here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On the ground to short. This could be two. Kipnis. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Lucas Duda. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is fouled at the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Springer will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. Striding in, Yangervis Solarte. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with the fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Now here it comes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Brian McCann. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, number 3.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Juan Lagares is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Overbit is Beltran as he takes charge for the 2nd out. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman Marwin.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game. First pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Granderson. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, George Springer. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Granderson posts under it. 1 away.
The batter, number
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hard hit ball to 2nd. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the 3rd base dugout. Bregman is over, and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Around first, he's digging for 2nd, and he'll cruise into the bag at 2nd with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Now in the box, Lucas Duda. He flew out in his last at bat.
Lucas Duda.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jan Hervis
Solarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. d'Arnaud is on his way home, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third, and he's safe. In is Curtis Granderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Here's Juan Lagares, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air, and that's going to fall for a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 3-1, and he'll try to get back now, but it's Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Beltran flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. On to Carpenter. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Digging in once again as Drew.
Subal Cabrera.
Angelo
attention, please.
Novoa will come
Now
on in
pitching for the
relief as he'll
Astros,
make his second
number
appearance of the
69.
season so far.
Angelo Novoa.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number. Wilmer Flores will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. Digging in
For the Mets, third baseman, Jan Hervis Solarte.
Luke Gregerson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores, and a second run is across. Now a third runner heading for the plate, and the run will score all the way from first. It's now 7-1. Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another chance? Juan Lagares. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. There's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. And that's through for a hit. Here's George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Springer.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Carpenter
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Beltran will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it. Bottom
dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, 2 down now.
Number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was... Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional...
Digging in, Josh Reddick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Josh Reddick.
This is skied into short left center. Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Evan Gattis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This is in the air out to left field. Beltran has a read on it. 1 out. So digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter,
now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And no, he can't make the play. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped high in the air. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Solarte.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The center fielder, number 12.
Now batting, Juan Lagares. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Cespedes is there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Lagares, still ranging back. Gone into the deck seats in center. Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he ran into some trouble here and there, but he kept his team in the game, and he gave those guys in the bullpen a day off. That can be a big deal, so it was a commendable performance from him.
On 7 hits, 1 error, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.